Welcome to Sunday Street Talking Ass Podcast. Coolest host on the Coast Bar, yo. I'm here with my homegirl. It's
Drina, the co-host with the most information, the host of Drina Finds Out. And this week we have the pleasure and honor of sitting down with Mr. Bobby Hudson III. What's up, Bobby?
Nothing much. Glad to be here with y'all today.
We appreciate you for coming out.
No problem at all. Glad to be here.
And appreciate what you're doing for the city. You got the Juneteenth celebration for Citywide for Gulfport. Coming up.
Yes, I'm so excited about the celebration. So this is our first year having a full-blown citywide celebration here in Gulfport. So I'm just really looking forward to every component of it and getting the community involved.
Yeah.
Run that schedule down to it. That's what I was just looking at.
Okay, for sure. So our weekend kind of kicks off on Friday, June 18th with our oratorical contest. The oratorical contest is actually named in honor of Miss Mary Spinks Thickpen out of the Forest Heights community. And that will be at New Evening Star Baptist Church starting at 6:30 p.m. We have about 10 contestants that'll be competing for a scholarship on that day. Also,
we gotta slow down.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yes, sir.
What is that?
Yeah.
So
people don't know what to break it down.
Got you. So oratorical contest is basically like a speaking contest more so. So each of the students will be given a particular topic related to Juneteenth, and they will have a designated time depending on what grade they're in to talk about that topic.
Okay. So do y'all give them that ahead of time or like on the spot?
The topics and information is given to them ahead of time. They can register on our website. And then, so the actual scholarship will be presented at our brunch on Sunday.
So is the registration still open?
Yes, registration is still up and ongoing. You can visit our website at www.gulfportjuneteenth.com and all of our applications and stuff are available on there.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, we can keep going now.
Also on Friday, we have our sponsors mixer event. It's going to be a very relaxed kind of event. Theme is welcome to Africa, and we will be just facilitating a little welcome and some food, hors d'oeuvres, and a couple of drinks with our sponsors and organizers. So we encourage the community to come out.
So like
today.
A happy hour.
Yeah, like a little happy hour. Get to know our sponsors more. So,
where's that?
It'll be at the Isaiah Fredericks Community Center, and that starts at 7 o'clock. So moving into our Saturday, it kind of kicks into high gear for the celebration weekend, capping off with our Freedom Parade on Martin Luther King Boulevard in front of Isaiah Fredericks Community Center. And so that parade, we have about over 20 to 30 floats that'll be in that parade. Special guests of that parade will be the Mouse Point Tigerettes Majorette Dance Team. They'll be joining us, as well as you'll get to meet our Juneteenth characters in the parade as well.
What time's the parade? Yeah.
The parade rolls at 11:19, heading east on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Okay, 11:19.
At 11:19.
Here we go again.
The significance of 11:19.
Yeah.
It took a second.
Everything starts at 19 or ends with the 9 for the celebration weekend.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And then so immediately following our Freedom Parade, we have our Freedom Festival. So the parade actually ends at the festival location. And so we have vending opportunities available, live entertainment, performances ranging from gospel, hip hop, and blues and R&B. We'll have
the bucket.
Huh?
Yeah, y'all got bucket on there.
Yeah,
I saw y'all got bucket on there.
Camaro, that's my home.
Yeah. So Camaro will be out entertaining, and he'll be facilitating our hip hop hype rally for us right before our talent showcase. And our talent showcase will kind of wrap up the festival as a whole. We're inviting community members, our local community artists and dancers and poets to come out and just trying to bless the mic and let the community know what their talents are as far as and correlate that back to Juneteenth and African American freedom and achievement.
The people interested, do they need to register?
Yeah, so that link is also on our website as well. Please visit our website.
I'll post.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So you can sign up for our parade. You can sign up to be a volunteer. And you can also for...
I wonder if it's going to work when I do this and I post it, be like, reach me here. I don't know yet.
We're gonna see. So yeah, most definitely, I'm really excited about the Juneteenth Festival here in Gulf. I think it's going to be awesome, man.
And then Sunday,
so Sunday is our Freedom Brunch and Jamii Awards. Jamii means community in Swahili.
Okay.
And so we have 3 awards that we will actually present during this time. Our first award is the Christine Bryce Leader in Action Award.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, most of the community is aware of who Miss Christine Bryce is, but just quickly, she served as a longtime elections commissioner for District 4, predominantly black community here in Gulfport.
Still does.
She still does, and has a very active active presence
let
in
me
the community.
let me tell you about Miss Bryce. So when we had that hurricane that came through,
this past
November. No, it was previous. So a time before that,
Okay.
we were out for like they thought a storm was coming. It was like a tropical depression or something. So I was at home and I was working on my stuff for Drina Finds Out, and I was talking about the rules and regulations of absentee voting, and somebody was like, "You should get in touch with Christine Bryce." Gave me her number. I called her that day.
Oh, you did?
She came to my house.
Yes.
I was like, Miss Bryce, can I interview you on camera? Oh, I don't want to be on camera, but I'll come to your house and I'll tell you all the information you need. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I can come to where you are? No, baby, I'm going to get in the car. And she came to my house.
Miss Bryce,
She is
late 60s, early 70s.
She's seasoned.
Yeah, very seasoned.
But she's in the streets, like,
Yeah,
working,
like,
pulling
out
up on
here,
everybody.
Yeah, I love it.
She can tell you the history about everything.
Yeah,
She actually has she gave me a magazine that they used to do with all the black businesses, like
I
everything.
love to meet Miss Bryce.
I will most definitely can line that up. I'm actually
Bryce,
working.
information I make.
Definitely.
Miss Bryce is in. She know everything you need to know.
Drina, I love meeting people.
Yeah.
I love meet Miss Bryce.
We're hoping
Hey,
to bring that magazine back, actually.
Oh, okay.
The Minority Business Network. We're
Right.
hoping to
Welcome
bring
to the
that back.
streets.
She gave me one. She gave me one.
She most
Hey,
definitely.
bro, I'm on in on that, cuz.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. I got you.
Real, I want to help you out with that. I love black people.
Yeah.
I love black people.
For sure.
So y'all giving an award away with her name on, and who else?
And then we also have the Lloyd Crouch Service to Culture Award.
Okay.
And our third award is the Emerging Young Leader Award, and that's presented to one high school student and to one college student who shows involvement in the community here in
Okay.
Gulfport.
So do those people have to be nominated, or?
Okay, so yes, the first two individuals were selected by the committee. So the two awards with our namesakes were selected by the committee. Our first recipient of the Christine Bryce Leader in Action Award is actually Representative Sonia Williams-Barnes.
Okay.
And our Lloyd Crouch Service to Culture Award, the inaugural recipient, is Mr. Carlos Bell.
Okay.
And so
I know Carlos Bell.
Yeah, Carlos Bell. And so Monday we will actually be releasing the nominations and applications for the Emerging Young Leaders Award.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's dope, man. We actually got an event the same day.
That Saturday.
Yeah, that's what.
But y'all should still be out there. I think when I even over,
Yeah.
they would still pull up on y'all.
Yeah, what time does y'all even get started?
It starts at 11.
11.
Okay.
But I think that people will probably end up I think that day people have already set their mind up. It's so many things going on.
Yeah.
So they really preparing themselves to just keep it moving all
Yeah,
day long.
yeah,
'Cause that's
honestly.
what we plan on doing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I wish them people to come and link up with us. Whoever having events, we showing love in the street.
Most definitely.
We don't give a damn that your event the same day as ours.
Oh
We
yeah,
coming
what
to
we
everybody
building
event.
together.
Right.
Okay, for real.
So, and I knew that our dates were the same, but I really want people to know about this. So that's why I was like, we need to
Man, it's for the
get him to
people.
come
Most
on here
definitely,
for
at
the
the end of
community.
It's all for the people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're working together. You know?
Yes.
And
But I'm excited about it.
yes, I'm really, really, really excited. These characters, I think, is gonna really put a significance on Gulfport Juneteenth here in Gulfport, as well as our parade and festival.
Well,
Yeah.
we lit.
Yeah, we're gonna be big lit out there. Big lit. Y'all come out and tailgate, bring your tents, bring your portable grills, and just come out and have a good time, enjoy the live entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
Be us.
Yeah, just be us. That's what
You know how
this
we
is.
do.
Hey, this our
Talking
Independence
Trump,
Day.
playing music, having
It's our
drink,
Independence
just
Day.
chill.
We can do it up right like
Right.
we want to,
Yeah.
you know.
For real. Yeah, we going hard, cuz.
Got it.
Some-
I'm looking forward to it.
So what made you want to bring this to Gulfport?
Well, primarily education. I think that's one of the main things. Going into college, I kind of knew I wanted to go into education, but I didn't know what that looked like more so. And I kind of like interned in the schools for a little bit and got that feeling. I knew I couldn't work with kids. And just throughout the course of the year, I kind of started planning some more events and stuff. And I kind of seen that my purpose was to kind of educate the African American community on topics that we lack more so. And I think that's, as a result of that, Juneteenth grew out of that as well.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay.
Damn, boy, people I know 21, they ain't studying no.
not studying educating people.
No, man.
But I think that's a great thing. I feel like we kind of always knew about Juneteenth, always knew about it, but I think by last year, like really got like popular.
Yeah.
Not in the African American community, but like
On
everybody started
talking. Yeah, on a national.
It got more
scale.
Commercialized.
Yeah, most definitely. I guess that's what it's going to take to be able to make this a national observance and a national holiday, because it's important that we emphasize that we weren't free when on the 4th of July. That's not our Emancipation Day, and I think it's important that we differentiate observing the 4th of July instead of actually celebrating the 4th of July.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You're a smart kid, man. Not to call you a kid. There's certain things that attract the conversation.
Right,
You're a smart kid, man.
So you have this. What's coming up after it? Because that's gonna be the question. People gonna be like, "So what's the next thing?"
Right. Most definitely. Well, I am gonna have to take myself a break.
Yes.
Most definitely. This is my senior year. This is my senior year in school. So,
what college you go to?
The University of Mississippi, Ole Miss.
Okay.
I'm currently in school for public policy leadership.
Okay.
And so, I'm ready. I got one more year ready to kind of get that out the way. And so, this past year, I just felt the tug. So, this past year, I've been trying to work on doing programs in the community at the same time as trying to handle school.
Yeah.
And it became very stressful at some point. So, I just have to learn how to mediate and delegate that appropriately more. So,
it's healthy stress.
Yes, it is. It's really healthy stress. But, and I've learned that I can't do it all on my own as well. So,
speaking of delegation, you can shout out your board.
Yes, most definitely. Very special shout out to my vice chair, Ms. Terry Tyler. She's been dealing with me since we got this committee formed, and I know it's been a lot on her as well.
She's been up here before, Ms. Tyler.
Yeah, so she's awesome lady to work with in the community. To our treasurer, Ms. Latanya Castell.
Ms. Lombard.
Our secretary, Ms. Arlena Hargrave. Our public relations coordinator, Mr. Abra Taylor. Our hospitality and education coordinator, Ms. Tanisha Kimball. Thank you all for just working so hard this past year just to kind of put everything into play. We also have a volunteer committee of about 10 individuals who just who assist in whatever area needed, throughout the planning process. So we are extremely grateful for them as well.
I know Kawana is part of it.
Yes, Ms. Kawana is our scholarship coordinator. She has one of those very contingent jobs working with the scholarships and the students. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope that this oratorical contest and this scholarship becomes something that the committee is recognized for.
Yeah, that, and of course Abra Taylor
my brother
got his hand in everything.
Yeah, most definitely.
Kawana who called me and told me, get in touch with Bobby. He need to come to the show. Yeah, next week council. Bobby coming to the show.
Yeah, most definitely. I extremely appreciate that for sure. But yeah,
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
The Juneteenth dope clip. I like creative shit. So, where do you get the energy to, start this?
That's a good question.
Came out of nowhere?
I wouldn't necessarily nowhere. So I've always been very involved in the community. And so actually last year on June 19th, we had, I received a proclamation from the city of Gulfport just recognizing Juneteenth as a city celebrated holiday. And we did a proclamation dedication in the Evening Star Baptist Church. Councilman Arlie Flowers came out and presented a proclamation, and that was actually our first time kind of meeting as a community on Juneteenth here in Gulfport. And from that day, I just felt the push that, okay, we have to make Juneteenth a prominent kind of holiday and celebration here in Gulfport. We have to educate and make this more aware in our communities. And so since then, I kind of just charged myself, like going back to that sense of service, I guess you could say. My personal service is that educating the African American community. So that might be related to African American history and achievement, which is Juneteenth for me, but it also might be related to political topics as well. So I've also facilitated some town halls here in Gulfport just to make that communication a little bit more accessible and transparent for African Americans in our community.
I asked because I know everybody don't have the will.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you know. Do you have the will to put together a team of people to create this idea?
Yeah, it's
I know that stuff like that come out of nowhere. It kind of happened on its own. So I was just curious. Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't have an answer.
Yeah, I really don't. Look, I don't. You know, yeah, it
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's dope though. And you only 21? How old was I when I don't know.
Yeah.
People ask me them type of questions I can't answer.
Yeah,
So I
it's
was
hard to
looking see
answer.
if
You know,
could.
I think you're the first person actually really just asked me
But
that.
these niggas don't know no better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something that some people just have in them. It's
Yeah.
just a thing.
If I can wake up tomorrow and not be stuck in this shit, sign me up.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it's gonna eat me alive.
Yeah.
It's just part of it. But that's dope. When you're only 21, keep the energy up, man.
Yeah, you gotta have a passion for
Yeah.
it. Most
Yeah, keep the energy up. This
And
be
whatever
super
your
big.
next idea is, just come here and talk. We could tell people about
Oh,
it
we here.
again.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I'm
I know
excited
y'all
about
let
it.
now, so.
Yeah, we here. We chilling.
I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be great, and I think that it's just gonna get bigger every year.
Every year. I'm
Anything you
definitely
need,
on
man,
board.
on any of these events, we there. I especially want to be there Friday.
Okay, for sure.
I
For
like
sure.
the
Yeah,
speaking,
let me know whatever
the
y'all need.
speaking events and I'm into that type.
Awesome.
It's kind of reminds me of when they started doing MLK.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like
And
I
that's
remember
kinda-
that was a big thing.
Yeah,
Like, you got
and that's the
prepared
same
for it.
spirit. That's kind of the same spirit in the direction and vision that we're trying to take with the GoPort City Wide Juneteenth Celebration. We're actually one of our community partners is actually the MLK Coastwide Celebration, and I've kind of connected with Miss Alicia Perryman, who's the chairman for the MLK Coastwide.
All these names be sounding like so familiar.
She the first person I did Dream to Finds Out with.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I was gonna say, you about
All
to
these
admit
people,
it. Awesome woman, and an awesome committee as well. So we just working with each other and supporting each other in both of these initiatives because they both come down to African American history and
Right.
achievement. So
Alicia is like so,
Yes,
so
everywhere.
you know, she's on it.
yeah, she
I mean, we used to say that. We used to have to other track.
Yeah, she's on it.
yeah.
So the biggest question, I can't believe you ain't come up with this question. Where can people donate the money at? Where can the money go to?
Boy,
Oh.
yeah, how do you get the bread?
Where the money?
Got you. So
If they're watching this and they wanna pull the money out of their pocket.
People don't think that these type of things come with bills.
Yeah.
well, it does. It definitely comes with bills. So
Big deals.
we're actually we have different avenues for you to get involved or possibly financially sponsor the celebration, but we currently do not have a solicited type of donations
Okay.
to be receiving from the community.
But people can become a sponsor.
Yeah, people can become a sponsor.
Okay.
Definitely become a
I think that's
sponsor
dope.
or a community partner. Join our community partner association.
Bring your energy.
Yeah, just bring in.
You ain't got no money, just bring your
Bring it.
energy.
Yeah, we need volunteers. Sign up. Visit our website to become a volunteer for the celebration. We
Yeah.
definitely
We
need
locked in.
volunteers.
I ain't gonna visit the website. I'm telling you personally.
Okay.
I got locked in. Drina do it for me. Now Drina got me.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so I'm excited about everything that's coming. I'm excited to see what you do next.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
I think we all ready to see what I'm gonna do next. I don't even know. And you know,
We're gonna figure that.
yeah, most of these
I
things.
got
just-
ideas. And you can
Well,
have
I'm ready.
them.
Give me
I
any
want
ideas you got. You got
Yeah.
the block party that I hosted was like that just came across as a result of all of the gun violence here in the city. So that was thrown together into
that. All my
so,
ideas come from that. I said it on the camera. It don't matter. Do nigga shit
definitely
in the name of positivity.
Definitely. We got to
It's
do it for the
simple.
culture.
Yeah.
We have to remember who we're doing this for. And a lot of times, stuff that's going on in the community it might be for the whole community, but it really draws in a particular audience. And we have to make sure we're making events for our people to be educated in, but also for them to be comfortable in.
Yeah.
Those type of atmosphere. So like. This atmosphere here on Sunday Street is very, it's just what our people need to be able to get important information across in a very relaxed atmosphere. Those type of...
I intentionally add street and that
That's it.
type of energy to everything I do.
Definitely.
Okay.
And I respect that.
It's cool. I told him to do that within the 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For people don't know, my son doing the recording. I'm gonna teach him how to record. So, he learning right now. Anyway, like I was saying, I intentionally do that because I encourage people just to be them. Like you ain't never finna hear me tell no youngster pull his pants up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say everything around why he should put his pants up, but nah, be you.
Yeah, definitely.
Your moment gonna come where you know that, boy, pull your goddamn pants up in the store.
Yeah, for
Your
sure.
moment gonna come, but like just do. I call it nigga shit. I did that intentionally too. Just do stuff for the culture, man.
Yeah,
and just let people be them. I don't give a damn if it's a pop your trunk party.
Yeah.
Man, pull up with your nice car, pop your trunk. You and your little group of people play y'all music and chill over.
Yeah. We just have to give them the space to do it. You
Yeah.
know, the appropriate space to be able to do these things. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times I think we go off and do these activities and just don't have a little organization to it. Or, just don't have no real reason for it. It's all right to do it, but let's have a purpose for what we're doing.
So you can have a purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you doing this? Because I want, like when people have these stop the violence joints, and I say I roll by one on the Four Corners, and I be about to go to these events, and I pull up, I be like, man, I ain't going that whack ass shit. And I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
These events, not including the people who y'all trying to put the message on, is whack. So now that I got to pop the trunk party and I got all these youngsters out here and it's a controlled environment with some security and some real police officers.
Right.
They're not about to act up in those environments, but they're there and they're gonna be able to do their thing, and police know this is a controlled environment.
Yeah.
See, now my message will make way more sense to these youngsters.
Right.
They hear it, they already fucking with it.
Right.
But grown-ups meeting on the corner with a mic and a podium.
They ain't gonna do it. We gotta meet them on that
Kids
level.
actually shooting while y'all having this.
Yeah, you gotta meet them on the level.
It don't make sense. I
Meet
think
them on the level.
like people our age was born in this era of understanding. So I can go fuck with people who 21, 18, 19, listen to the same music. I still dress like them.
Yeah.
And I can go in any adult room and participate in any conversation.
Right.
It's kind of a golden era.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I think it.
Fuck with them youngsters, kids.
I think it really make a difference, like you said, people from in our generation, because whether we have done it ourselves or we've been around people that have been took that path or have been on that path and then decided. We know people that had the unfortunate effects of it, or people who got out were quick enough to be like, oh well, this ain't gonna work. Let me go this way. So
even just being around like older people and being able to understand them, because I was old. Like when I was 8, my son aged 8, 9, 10, 11. Like the world was totally different.
Yeah.
And I got to experience the world before the internet.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know nothing about that.
I mean, but I didn't have access to technology like that when I was younger as well, though.
Yeah.
The world had to sped up by then.
Yeah, definitely. But definitely. So, and it's a completely different culture shock as well. So, like you say, we got to be able to get on everybody's level,
Yeah.
Meet them where they're at,
Because I think a lot of times.
That's my thing, lady. Meet me where you greet me.
Yeah, you got to meet me.
I'm a brand new nigga every day.
I think you have to, because a lot of times people, like you said, people on the podium and want to tell people like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, or you need to do this with your kids. Everybody I know makes a mistake. We all have done dumb things, especially as a teenager.
Yeah,
like you think you grown, especially with young girls. I was that young girl, 15, 16, like, oh, I'm grown. I got a job. I'm grown.
Yeah,
and then till I come into a grown situation and be like, oh, this is
new
not what it is.
I'm 35 and sometimes I be like, man, I ain't grown.
Right. I don't want to be grown. I tell
Same
kids
thing,
all the
it's
time.
real.
I came across a 19-year-old and she was so happy to say, oh, I'm grown. I just turned 19. Girl, go ask them what they'll take you back at the school. Trust me, you don't want these problems.
Okay, look, it's real. Get real on it.
They gotta let them learn.
But yeah, I think it's important to have people like you that can relate to whatever people have going on, whether through your own experiences or people that you've been around and you know what it's about. But I think that's important.
Right, most definitely. And I tell people all the time, I say, I might not have the exact same experience as you. I know I seem very polished, but I'm more than willing to give an individual that platform or that atmosphere to be able to express themselves, to be able to address these issues that need to be addressed.
Right.
You gotta be you.
Yeah, you got to be authentically you. So however I can help you, that's how I feel about that stuff. Because sometimes everybody just, I'm not exactly the person to be on every platform speaking about every situation, about every topic, because it's just not gonna get across to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not connecting with certain audiences, and we have to learn to respect that. Most definitely, when programming is so important, you have to be very, very strategic in your programming. When you're doing events, you have to be aware of what audience you're trying to reach, how you're trying to reach them, and why you're trying to reach them.
Exactly.
And so, and with all of my events, I try to make sure I strategically plan all that type of stuff. I know what type of audience I can directly affect.
You stay in your lane.
Yeah, I stay in my lane, but I also have to. I've been learning how to get out of my comfort zone as well,
right,
and getting those resources to get connected in those other atmospheres as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it takes. You gotta learn. You know, you just gotta be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more versatile. That's all. That's all.
It was pretty dope.
This was. I enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank y'all for
Oh,
having me.
yeah, this is streets, cuz.
We're gonna post your flyers up. We're gonna try to.
Can I be in the what's it called?
It's for
The
children.
oratory contest.
I want to speak, cuz.
Yes, but the contest is for kindergarten through 12th graders, and we have first through third place for each of the 4 tiers.
If you want to speak, you show up Saturday night.
What's that? No, baby, they got a little baby in the city girl. I'm not showing
You
up.
show up.
I'm going to
before
support
then.
black business.
You show
I'm
up.
going to support
You
black
show up
business.
before
I'm
then.
going.
Yeah, they do
And they're gonna
have
let
to.
you get on the mic. They're gonna let you get on the mic. You say what you want.
See
He
the
said it's an open mic.
Oh yeah, that'll be before the
Cuz,
that'll be
look,
before the
I ain't
show.
gonna lie, cuz. Count me out for Saturday. She just reminded me. Friday and Sunday, I'm y'all guy.
Well, just don't try to get
But
on
I'm
the
going
mic
to see
on
the baby in
Sunday.
the city girls.
Look, I'm going too. It's all right.
I'm going to see them
I
city
see you
girls.
there.
You kidding me?
We're gonna party and we're gonna have purpose all in one
Yes,
weekend.
party and purpose. That's
Until
it.
7
All
o'clock
weekend.
Saturday night. I'm still, God ain't through with me yet.
I'm just saying, the whole weekend we're gonna do some partying. We're gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
some stuff with purpose.
And
We're
it's
gonna party
Father's
some
Day.
more.
Man, come
All
on.
that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
definitely
great
turn up.
weekend.
Definitely got
Oh,
to turn
Sunday's
up.
gonna be my day, Drina. I'm speaking Sunday, cuz.
You can't
Speaking
speak on
Sunday.
Sunday. You can't speak on Sunday.
I had to look at the.
Your only chance. Your only chance is Saturday. You
Yeah.
just say you ain't showing up.
You got brunch. I got city
I
girls.
know. Just don't.
Now-
Just don't get to the brunch and try to say what you would say to these people out here.
No.
Now fool around. I will let y'all MC, co-MC.
Oh Lord.
We'll talk. We'll
Yeah,
talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
We'll do whatever we got to make this event possible and what you want it to be. Cause
Gonna
Yeah.
be awesome. Gonna be
Straight up.
for sure.
we happy you came through though, man.
We
Thank y'all.
appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
Welcome to the
Anytime.
streets, cuz.
Welcome to the street.
Thank you.
Of that property there.
Right.
And so I want you to come in, you know, when you just like gentrification. Oh well, I'll give you. I know you owe this much on this house. I'll give you this much money, and
To
you will,
move- yeah,
you know,
yeah.
to move out
That's
of
gonna
it.
be the
And
other
so that would be the
portion
other
of
thing.
that.
And those type of communities like Turnkey were built up by people that live in those communities.
I'm from Turnkey, but
Yeah.
that piece of land ain't what makes Turnkey what it turns out to be. It's a real community-based thing. So, I think the problem would be if black people got their money and ran to do what black people always want to do and want to.
Put in the white communities. Yeah, definitely.
Why not just take the same money that they gonna buy this property with and go start what time's at right now and start another black community?
Yeah.
Build another water.
More renewed.
Build another corner store.
Yeah.
You too trained to just want to go do what they do.
Yeah.
No blazing their own trail.
I definitely feel like.
Amazing, but to sell turkey, fuck out.
Man, and get us a new, completely new, renovated community.
We'll say that we'll turn around and complain that we got to drive all the way to New Orleans to catch a real flight.
Yeah.
You got an international airport right here that they're trying to. We in our own fucking way.
Yeah.
Anything that ain't progress and down.
We don't use it because of us. Yeah.
You know, we gotta hold ourselves back.
Yeah.
Fuck
Gotta
that.
hold ourselves accountable.
Fuck that piece of land.
Yeah.
Miss Dorothy dead and gone. So
Yeah. I mean,
we in a brand new time because we ain't competing.
I called, so my daughter's, their aunt who raised their dad, her mom helped with the usually kids, my kid's great grandmother. And so I called their aunt and she was like, Miss Sammy, Lord have mercy. She kept me on the phone like forever and I told her, I was like, I want you to come on
Well,
my
what time
show.
on? I let my son practice that.
2 minutes.
Okay, gotta keep up that time, man.